Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Amnesia Rebirth. I'm Kamchak Fisco, and come join me for the final chapter of the Amnesia tale. I thought I was going to have to grab the bottom of the big one to make that happen. I just thought I was moving the little rock. That happened sooner than I expected it to. So we know that whatever the beings are from Alexander's realm are very, very, very close to human. But he did not live as long as he did because of his species. He did because of dark magic. We know that. One explained that to us. So, for all intents and purposes, they're like humans, but obviously from a much harsher environment if this is their dimension. Of course, this could be after a cataclysm for all we fucking know.
It's glowing again.
Wait, my bracelet is glowing? Oh, the bracelet is the amulet, never mind. Okay, yeah. Before, when we looked down, we had the bracelet. We didn't have that big old amulet on the bracelet up until she pulled it out. So that's why it was so jarring to me. And her acting like this is normal. It's like, but that wasn't on her arm before. Wait, huh? What is this, the Guyver suit growing on us? What the fuck? Clearly we need to go down. Reminder, if we have anybody here that is not already aware, we are raising money to help out a friend of mine, Georgia Power, who does a charity for the Breast Cancer Research Foundation every year. He does it in honor of his family member that helped raise him. She was aunt, grandmother? I should know this. I don't remember, and I feel like such an asshole about it. He calls her Nisi. But she actually had been fighting cancer for 8 years. When she only had a 6-month sentence of life, basically. And she ended up passing away early this year. So he's doing it, always has done it, in her name, especially now because she finally succumbed to it. For me, my friend Fitzy has passed recently due to COVID, and I'm doing this in his name. So I helped rally a group of people, which he already had quite a few ready to jump on board if we turned it into a group, so that actually worked really well. But for me, I'm doing this in his name, so if you're able to donate to help out with the charity, they're dedicated to finding better methods, better medications, better research to combating breast cancer, which can only help fight cancer in general. So in the end, it helps everybody. So if you're able to donate, that would be truly appreciated. Thank you. Like really left. I'm wondering if this is going to be like the sun, where if you wander too far off, shit starts to get bad. Okay, that looks like a way to go, so let's not go there just yet, because we have a building. Specifically... Well, we got to rip a portion of a note. Second note. Very creepy plant that looks like it's part of a flower, like the stem. And under, hello! How did I not notice that? That man's been absorbed by plants. Let's read the notes. I must explore, for I must find a way to return. But stepping into a fog is like stepping into deep water. I am lost in the sea of whispering confusion. I need something to shut them out. Are they dead of this place? Or only my own paranoia? Are they the dead of this place? I missed a word. My strategy is now to focus myself, clear up my thoughts, step in and survey as swiftly as I may. I can't even read. Then return. It will be slow, but I fear it is my only chance. So he's knowing to hop in and out of this dimension and not stay for any length of time, whoever that is. I say he, I'm assuming it could be I should say that, because it might be a woman, it might, I don't know, is my point. There are shadows of the dead in the rooms. Those who lived there were human or near it. So perhaps this was Zerzua, after all, or Eden, or some other stronghold of humanity, but whatever this place once was, it is shattered. These must have been the gate builders, but what horror could cause such destruction? Surely even the shadow cannot destroy a whole world. There's no sign of the portal. Even if I were to find one, the orb was lost to the shadow and I do not have another. So he's using the orb to dimension hop, so how the hell are we? There's something else here, stirring in the fog. I see bright lights as it hunts. I hear its cries. I do not think it is alive. So it's an automaton? Wait, how can it not be alive if it's a creature hunting you? Is it not a creature? I mean, by that note, even the shadow would be considered alive. The Sahara. Oh, we were in the Sahara. Amman tempts 4 days south of Insala. So we were in the Sahara. I was wrong. That is one charred fucking book. I didn't mean to hit that button. I meant to rotate it. This almost looks like the fucking Necronomicon from Evil Dead. Ooh, rope. That I can't use. Thanks. Weak points, but no amulets. So the amulet, whoever wrote this knew the amulet allows you to transition dimensions. But the amulet's not an orb, so how does that work? Is this the expedition leader? So he bid it at... Come on, rotate. Rotate. Just shy of 750. Although the shorthand should be a lot closer to the 8 than the 7 if it's that close to 12. I'm nitpicking. It might contain a piece of the orb. That's actually a good point. The amulet might contain a piece of the orb. I didn't even think about that. I am defeated. There's no way back. There's nowhere to go. I have searched for a portal, but there is none. I have triangulated the weakest points in Levi's calculations, but I cannot tear a rift, for I do not have a traveler's amulet. Okay, so this is a known thing. I did not heed Brennenberg's warning. Yet what other choice did I have? The shadow sensed the orb. I had to risk it all and step through the portal. There is no water, no other means of sustenance. I will not live long. If you, reader, traveler from whatever world you come, if you comprehend, if you know enough to speak to those of the human world called Earth, let them know this. I was the first to solve the mysteries of the gate builders. I was the first human to breach the boundaries between worlds. I, Professor Thurston Aloysius Herbert of Cambridge, England, was the first. God forgive me. So this is someone who knew Alexander Brennenberg. He was the first human to enter this dimension. So their side, whatever the race is that Alexander comes from, are not the only ones to travel. Interesting.
I suppose you are Professor Herbert. I wouldn't be trapped. Not like this. There must be a way back.
Okay, can I turn fucking subtitles on? Because I cannot hear half the shit that's being said. Because of the fucking thunder. I'm sorry, but subtitles should inherently be on in a game. It's just my opinion. Thank you for the $10 donation. That's truly appreciated. I let that as the default alert because I've never had the default alert, and that's just so jarring compared to every other alert I have. Clearly they want us to go this way. It may have, but that's rarely how movies or video games ever work, Stumpy. More gate builder writing, I'm guessing. So, is Alexander one of the gate builder species? I'm assuming he has to be, unless there's a third race now. Tuareg call her the woman of the tents or the mother of us all. The local tribe related to the Tuareg and the Kel Hanan call her the Great Queen. In legend, she is Tin Hanan, a Berber princess who found a source of food in the desert and founded a Tuareg tribe. The mount itself is named for her, and indeed her body may lie within it, in the ruins just beneath the surface. But there is more, much more to this structure. It is clear that the deeper ruins are Roman, as Ware predicted, and there we find a Mithraeum sent by the Romans to protect the gateway we seek. Once within, what wonders will we see? Yeah. Well, it's below us because it was freaking out right before we turned around. This is insane. This is dark as fuck. All I see is fog and outlines. I'm assuming head towards the light, follow the beeping or the ticking. It's the only thing I really can do. Interesting. Why is... I guess that's just a structure for atmosphere. It was like... It must have been freaking out from what was behind it, not the room. It is working. Levi's calculations applied to the measurement clearly show a variance, as if there were great centers of attraction which draw all towards them. This must be the weak points that Ware spoke of. Ware? That was Agrippa's mentor. I have identified 2 good candidates and 1 excellent, but I have no means to proceed. The Traveler's Amulet, according to Ware, should focus these energies and provoke the weak points to tear open, forming a rift between this world and the other, but I have no amulet. If I remember his treatise, rifts can form without an amulet, but that is down to the alignment of the spheres and their stars. I cannot move the stars. I will find some way, I must. So this is another prodigy of Ware. Or not a prodigy, student of Ware. So how long has that guy been dead? Because that was, what, 1870 or 80 something? The original one?
Oh, thank God. This looks so promising.
Not to mention, we don't know which ending is canon, but I'm willing to bet it's probably the Agrippa surviving ending, the one we got. So, if that's the case, we already know Ware has the ability to travel and is somewhere in elsewhere. And if Agrippa's with him, then they're trying to save Daniel, although even he admits he doesn't deserve it. He was just trying to get rid of Alexander. So I wonder if we're going to run into Ware. Because he's alive, and he's immortal. I didn't even touch that buzz. What the fuck? What? What? What?
What the hell was that?
Oh, we've got the link keys. Great. I'm gonna go this way. Quietly. I don't approve. I say no to you, good sir. I refuse! Hello? I don't trust that! What is it, fucking Medusa, or is that it, or would you... Sir, what happened to you? Did you look at Medusa? Oh, you're fucking hollow.
All dead.
He's very hollow. That is just a shell. Okay, so you want me to go up the ramp?
What is that?
I hear it, but thankfully I haven't seen it. Oh yeah, it's dead. I kind of want to go over here down below to the left to look around. Oh, it flat out won't let me go over there. Okay, that's fair. flying? I thought that was a container in the distance. So this goes left and around, and the other one was lit. It's flying. Whatever the fuck it's flying. I heard that flap. I heard that wing flap. Yeah. He's feeling kind of hollow and empty inside. It happens. Sometimes you just rot to the core and disintegrate, and the only thing left is the shell of what the man you used to be. It's how that happens. Look, I'm hearing voices from being insane. I thought I actually heard a person off to my right for a second.
Are they looking for something?
Left or right to get around this? This is just basically a wall. That goes up. I really want to move faster than a snail's pace, but this is like really reinforcing that I should be quiet. Fuck it. I'm gonna step away from the, Right, there's Amnesia, what am I doing? Don't look at the monster, I'm stupid. So no, that's a different path than this. But it looks like the stairs connect, so all the paths converge. So at least there's that. When I don't hear it nearby, I can actually move in faster bursts. Thing started freaking out on my arm. I didn't even have it out and I heard it making a racket. I really gotta stop looking at the monster, that's not smart. I'm gonna go over here because this looks like a tangent that doesn't go anywhere other than back. You try to slide me off the side. You're not funny, game. So is there anything over here other than dead guys? No. The obsessive part of my brain wants to map every single path. That would take forever. I'm not going to. I want to, but I'm not going to. Yes. Looking at the monster will drain your sanity. And as we can see, my sanity's not doing well to begin with. Why the light source way the fuck out here? Oh, it's just the way back. Okay. I'm talking about in-game. Of course I have no sanity IRL. Don't look at it. Duck when you hear it. Just try to keep it on the down low. Don't let it realize you're there. Of course, the annoying thing is I need to be in the light to get my sanity back, but I can't be in the light because he'll see me. So it's like, yeah, fun. Are these are not, these are just stemming the loss of sanity. They're not enough. What? I was backing up and this suddenly started walking up the side of this thing for no reason. I didn't hit jump, I was just crawling backwards and that happened. That was a weird physics break. I should not have been able to walk up something that steep. This is clearly far more than our expedition team. This must be every expedition that's ever come through here.
Holy Mother of God. What could do this?
Do you really want the answer to that question, lady? Because chances are that's the last thing you'll ever see. fair, the physics might be, different here. I told you it was unnatural what happened to the engine. That's the front half of the engine that got sheared off. I knew it. I knew that was not natural damage. And apparently forward suddenly goes down. About that altered physics you were talking about, Stumpy. My personal thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoy it. You all take care of yourselves. If you want to see more of me, come to the video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave a comment below, and please remember to click that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, fare thee well, everyone.